Hey folks, welcome back for episode 3 of Let's Play You Don't Know Jack. Shall we begin? Yeah, we shall.
Okay, we're on.
Was discovered that apparently 4 out of 5 dentists weren't precisely certain.
We are up
that
to
the question
Buoyant
being
Baby
asked.
Water
I'm Patrick
Cribs.
Elbecker, children's attorney at law.
Let's go,
Anyone
folks.
can hate you.
This is 30 seconds, folks.
Oh, hi, I'm Donnie. I need to know how many people would like to partake in our little game.
One.
All by your Lone Star? No problem. First off, let's get your name.
Let's let him name us, shall we? Come on, name us.
You do know how to spelunk your name, don't you, Player One?
Yeah, I do, but I'll let you name me.
Ugh, I haven't got ties for this. Let's call you Playa. Because you are such a playa.
Okay.
Great, now I get to tell you the institutional. Many questions will prevail themselves upon you. You need to wingle out the correct choice and impress the boutonniere next to it. There's a timer tickling away, so the more expeditiously you buzz in, the more remuneration you'll receive. Or squeender.
Okay, folks, we're getting close. 10 seconds.
Bon voyeur.
Mail enhancement check, please.
6, 5,
Go to black.
4.
Nail
Look for the new Bible
enhancement
action
check,
figure,
huh?
Larry the Leper, part sold separately.
You.
Hey, I'm Cookie, and not a single one of these hostages leaves until I get my chopper. Nobody wanted to play with you, huh? It's like grammar school all over again. And today's wrong answer of the game is brought to you by
Buoyant Baby Water Cribs. Because waterbeds aren't just for bachelors from the early 80s anymore.
Find the wrong answer associated with our sponsor to get yourself some sweet prizes and bonus cash. So why not get started?
Why not?
First, she sounds a little hoarse. If Lady Gaga performed naked on a horse, then let's face it, it's likely. Which lady would she be impersonating? Lady Godiva, Lady Madonna, Lady Chatterley, or Lady of Spain?
Yeah, that's obvious.
According to popular legend, Lady Godiva rode through the town of Coventry stark naked to oppose the high taxes imposed by her husband. Doesn't sound much like a lady to me. Gaga may be on a horse, but she'd rather take a ride on your disco stick. Am I getting old? What the hell is a disco stick? I'm sure it's dirty, but in what way?
I don't know either, don't feel bad.
This one's known as I'm feeling butter, thank you. Suppose I Can't Believe It's Not Butter comes out with a 5 stages of grief line of products. After I Can't Believe It's Not Butter, which product would come next in the line? I'm very angry that it's not butter. I've lost all hope because it's not butter. I've come to terms with it not being butter, or I'll do anything to turn it into butter.
I'm not that big a fan, but hey, why not?
In the Kubler-Ross model of grief, the 5 stages are denial, followed by anger, then bargaining, depression, and acceptance. And I have to be honest, I'd totally buy a product called I'm very angry that it's not butter. Especially if they got Mel Gibson for the commercials, and he was yelling at a piece of toast. How about Mr. Blackwell meets Mrs. Dash, and it's a dis or dat.
Awesome music start.
I'm gonna read off 7 things. For each one, tell me if it's a kind of spice or a fashion faux pas caused by too tight clothing. If it's a spice, press 1. If it's a fashion faux pas, press 2. Each one you get right will add a dash of cash to your money stew. Get one wrong and it's gonna cost you. And make it fast. Finish quick before your circulation is cut off. Okay, let's move. Candle nut. Spikenard. Camel toe. Catnip. Mono boob. Front butt. Chinese anise. Take a bow. No, don't. You'll split your pants. Now, I know candle nut is just a kind of spice, but I swear once in college, I saw something disturbing that perfectly fits that description.
I don't want to know. I really don't.
Next up, thou shalt not veg. Which of these shows would not violate one of the 10 commandments? Wife swap, Prison Break, American Idol, or Diagnosis Murder?
Yeah, you can break out of prison.
Thou shalt not break out of prison is not one of the 10 commandments. So if you're ever in prison and you decide to break out, just know that God is totally behind you.
Where's the vibe, girl? Rock my world, girl. Ooh, yeah.
Buck her up for. Did you catch the mugger's mug? Something feels off today. I can't quite put my thumb on it. Let's see. I came in yelling at the staff. I threw jelly donuts at the craft services guy. I burned money in front of my director to reflect my higher status. That's been an average day. Oh, I know. I haven't read my fortune cookie from last night.
Cookie, fortune, messages.
Okay, here we go. Watch out for those with big egos. Well, considering the sizes of their heads, whom should I be most cautious of? The Statue of Liberty, the Sphinx, the guys on Mount Rushmore, or God on the Sistine Chapel ceiling?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure the guys on Mount Rushmore have the biggest heads.
With faces about 60 feet tall, the fellas on Mount Rushmore have the largest heads, with the Sphinx coming in second with a 30-foot mug. It's easy to have an ego when you're the biggest thing in South Dakota, or the only thing in South Dakota. Hey, I could go on all day with jokes about South Dakota, like, no, wait, I guess I can't. There isn't really anything else to say about South Dakota. Oh, thank you. That's the end of a thrilling first round. And you're sitting pretty for someone so ugly.
Thanks.
Keep in mind, in round 2, everything is worth twice as much. And remember, big cash prizes can be yours if you find the wrong answer to the game. Enough small talk. Here's one for you. New Jersey's shore is getting old. Suppose Snooki and the gang shoot a special edition of MTV's Jersey Shore in South America. If it's set near an actual ocean shore, what might it be called? Paraguay Shore, Bolivia Shore, Mali Shore, or Uruguay Shore?
The only one with the Uruguay, I believe.
Uruguay is located on the southeastern coast of South America. I think as a sign of good diplomacy, we owe it to the people of Uruguay to not expose them to the cast of Jersey Shore.
Yeah, not exposing Jersey Shore would be a really good thing.
Take a stab at, why the long face, Ann? What could conservative spokesperson Ann Coulter do to make herself coltier? Age about 10 years, sterilize herself, get a sex change, or shave her mane?
Colts are male, so...
A colt is a young male horse, so the first thing Ann should do would be to get a sex change. She's halfway there. She's got balls.
Plucking chickens picking out a mate.
Not nice.
Guess I'll marry 8.
Here we have
But then again, it's
eHarmony equals MC squared. As you know, I've been single for a while now, and that's great because I love having me time 24 hours a day. But I keep seeing these eHarmony ads talking about 29 dimensions of compatibility, but I wonder, maybe it's not scientific enough. If eHarmony pre-screened people based on the number of space-time dimensions identified in modern string theory, what would I have to look forward to? 1 worthless dimension of compatibility, 11 dimensions of decent compatibility, 33 dimensions of amazing compatibility, or 99 dimensions of orgasmic compatibility?
Yeah, the decent one.
According to M-theory, an expansion of string theory, there are 11 possible space-time dimensions. So with its 29 dimensions of compatibility, eHarmony kicks string theory's ass. Oh, that settles it. I'm signing up for eHarmony right now. Okay, let me just check out the website on my phone here. A 45-minute questionnaire? Oh, that.
You and me both.
Try this on for size. A fun string theory question. Which
Can
of
we
these
just have a
children's
string
string
theory?
games would the girls in the Crucible be suspected of playing? Cat's Cradle, Apache Door, Sea Snake, or Witch's Broom?
I know they were witches, but see number 1? Yeah, remember the sponsor, folks? Cradles.
One right answer coming up. The Crucible by Arthur Miller is about the Salem witch trials. Man, it must have been crazy to live in a time where everyone was really paranoid and suspected every other person of being a terrorist. I'm glad we live in today. No, and cats don't belong in a cradle. But you know what does? Water, like in a water crib. Just like the one you won from Buoyant Baby Water Cribs. Buoyant Baby Water Cribs. Your baby will drown in comfort. Today's wrong answer of the game is accompanied by an $8,000 cash bonus. Have at it.
Cha-ching.
Hold me, never let me go.
Ah, that's so subtle, isn't it?
Up next, Hedwig and the Angry Grinch. Let's say that the size of a normal heart is large. By the end of How the Grinch Stole Christmas, what size is the Grinch's heart? Small, medium, extra large, or extra, extra large?
Start out small, grows 3 sizes.
The Grinch's heart starts out 2 sizes too small and then grows 3 sizes that day. So it would have gone from small, 2 sizes less than large, up to extra large, 3 sizes up from small. And if you don't think an organ can shrink and grow like that, you've never seen me in a swimsuit.
Let's go, folks.
Brace yourself for the attack. When you see 2 clues that match, press 1. 4,000 if you're right, 4,000 gone if you're wrong. And don't ever forget,
Remember the clue.
it's gotta be a match that fits this clue. BFFs. These twosomes are thick as thieves. Good luck.
Best friends forever, huh? Okay, Patrick, where are you? That's not Patrick. No. Yeah. Yeah. Corey Feldman, not Smith. Samwise. Not Sam. Where are you, Sam? Not Chandler. There you are. Millhouse. No, not Mo. There you are. Yeah, D. No. Nope. No, come on. That has to be it. Garth. Wayne and Garth. Shall we?
There it is! What's funny about this question is the better your score, the higher the likelihood is that you don't actually have friends. You know, beyond the characters and celebrities you see on TV. But those can be very fulfilling relationships, I'm sure.
You don't know Jack!
Good job, everyone. Donnie, what are we doing?
All right, then. Have you any tinkling for jumping back into the proceedings?
Once again, no tinkling for me,
The
but
windows
hey.
need a wipe down. Muddy footprints all over the floor. Then try Master
Thanks for
Spotless's
joining
candy
me
spray.
for episode
Simply
3
apply
of
a
this
thin film on the
walkthrough.
offending surface
Every
and
single
presto,
episode
your
of You
children
Don't Know
will be
Jack
literally
over
licking
73
your home
weeks.
Yummy.
My kitchen
See
was
everybody back
covered
next
in
week,
dog hair
folks.
and garbage, but
Till
not
then,
after I
take
coated
care.
the tile in Master Spotless's candy spray. Little Olive has never been so good at chores.
I love carpet.
Master Spotless's candy spray also works on picky eaters who won't touch their vegetables. Buy it now. Available in bubblegum, chocolate bubblegum, and sugar.
Poor Alice, stuck at home doing chores. Housework sure can be tiring, huh, Alice? But robot maids today can be so expensive. Well, why not try a reformed evil robot from the Reformed Robot House Cleaning Company? Oh, sure, these robots used to be programmed to wipe out the human race, but now they're programmed to wipe out grime and mildew. Let's watch.
The mop is in the front closet, Reformed Evil Robot.
Must kill human.
Excuse me?
Must clean bathroom.
Good Evil Robot.
So visit the folks at Reformed Robot House Cleaning Company, where we sweep evil under the rug.
Hello, I'm Senator Bruce Stegmeyer. I'm hard on crime, and I approve this cartoon bonus sound. I'm so embarrassed, Barbara. I just don't know why this is happening to me.
Maybe it's time we considered getting a little help. What about a prescription drug?
Or maybe I should just put my in a splint.
Trouble chubbing up? Scared of pills? Now there's help from Professor Willie's Dingle Splints, the only $5.99 over-the-counter solution for erectile dysfunction.
Thank you so much, honey.
Don't thank me. Thank Professor Willie.
Professor Willie's Dingle Splints, getting wood the old-fashioned way.
Hey-ya, hey-ya, hey-ya. Do you ever feel like your fishy friends get the raw end of every deal? When the chihuahuas are carried around in their Louis Vuitton purses and the labradoodles are on long walks in their fur-trim vests, your Goldie fish is left in its bowl, naked. So come shop at Fashion Fiestas. We are the country's leading provider of designer fish apparel and accessories. Hats, shoes, glasses, pants, underwater styles that'll make your fish look fantastic. Right, Goldie? Come to Fashion Fiestas.
Hey everybody, this is Mike Builder, General Manager of Jellyvision Games, the makers of You Don't Know Jack. We're hard at work here on the floor of the Jellyvision Game Design Workshop, coming up with great games that you'll be playing in the years to come. So keep your eyes peeled for some of our upcoming products, like Angry Yoga, Vampires vs. Show Dogs, Wacky Okie, What's That Smell?, Newscaster, Tax Preparation 3D, Space Farts, Enough About You, and Tween Fighter. We're also working on lots of casual games that are fun for the whole family. Puppy Bucket, Everybody Help Grandma, Jarts, Awkward Confessions, and so much more. So if you love fun and fart noises, clear some room on your game shelf for the Jellyvision games of the future.
Bowling! Why ruin such a primal sport by gingerly putting your fingers through the ball like a dainty little schoolgirl? Introducing Fistable Bowling Equipment for the dude who takes on the world knuckles first. We customize all of our balls, bags, and shoes so they fit your fist perfectly, and you can get right down to the business of punching out a game.
Wow, nice frame, mister.
Out of my way! Fistable Bowling Equipment Incorporated. When life gives you a 7-10 split,